Hello everyone, and welcome to Wealth Practices. Today, we are going to dive into a fascinating topic: the signs of an attractive face. As human beings, we are naturally drawn to beauty and attractiveness. We spend a lot of time and money trying to enhance our appearance, from skincare routines and makeup to clothes and accessories. But what really makes a face attractive? Let's start with the first sign: simple styling. Many of us assume that accentuating our features with eye-catching colors and accessories is the way to go, but surprisingly, the most attractive faces have one thing in common: simplicity. According to a 2016 study, people universally prefer faces that their brains can process efficiently. In other words, our brains are drawn to simple faces with visually pleasing, sparse features. This is why many of the best-looking people, such as models and celebrities, have more simplistic faces. So, if you're looking to enhance your appearance, remember that less is often more. Maintaining a sparse, natural look can make you universally attractive. The second sign of an attractive face is facial symmetry. Symmetry is one of the simplest ways to identify an attractive face. You may not be able to recognize facial symmetry with your eyes, but your brain picks up on these traits automatically. Without realizing what's happening, our brains almost always favor people with highly symmetrical features. Why? Because symmetrical faces are perceived as healthier and more desirable. Our brains intuitively seek partners with good genes, healthy bodies, and attractive features. Interestingly, the most attractive people have one or two obviously asymmetrical characteristics that become their defining features. When a face is too symmetrical, nearing the point of perfection, you may find it strange or a little bit inhuman. So, it's the little asymmetries that make the most beautiful people truly attractive. You can test your own facial symmetry by stepping in front of a mirror and holding your hand or a piece of paper vertically along the midline of your face. If your right and left sides look very similar but not identical, you have just the right amount of facial symmetry. The third sign of an attractive face is nonverbal fixation. Have you ever noticed people staring at your face? Unsurprisingly, we like to look at attractive people. When someone's face is visually pleasing, we find excuses to appreciate their features and look into their eyes. Making eye contact with a beautiful person makes our hearts flutter. We feel butterflies in our stomachs and electricity running through our bodies. It makes us nervous, excited, and flustered all at once because eye contact is one of the most intimate pieces of nonverbal body language. It's how we show attention, express affection, and deepen emotional bonds. But it's also a reliable indicator of who we find most attractive. When someone grabs your attention, you may fixate on their eyes or face. So, if you are attractive, you may notice people doing the same thing to you. Everywhere you go, people make uncomfortable amounts of eye contact with you. You may get embarrassed or nervous and worry that you have something on your face or a stain on your clothes. But the truth is that there's nothing wrong with you. You just have an attractive face that people can't resist staring into. The fourth sign of an attractive face is average features. The most beautiful faces in the world are surprisingly average. To many people, the term average means forgettable, boring, or unremarkable. But looking average often works to your advantage. In fact, average features are almost always more attractive than extreme or abnormal features. When we describe a facial feature as average, we're not talking about something that's unexceptional or middling. 5. Darker brows. Although hair color preferences vary greatly, the majority of individuals prefer faces with darker brows. Surprisingly, this is one of the few face features that both beautiful men and women virtually always have. The typical person loves dark, thin brows that are maintained neat and well manicured on female features. Dark brows are also preferred in male features, yet the most beautiful faces have thicker and bushier hair. You may prefer someone with darker brows for a variety of reasons. Darker brows are naturally connected with mature, adult looks as well as healthier, genetically gifted persons. Dark brows also draw attention to your eyes, which are one of your most appealing characteristics. 6. Rosy complexions. The skin is the biggest organ in your body, and the most visible. When someone says you're attractive, they're looking at more than just your bone structure and body form. They're also looking at the health and color of your skin. People are drawn to persons with rosy complexions, regardless of where they are from, according to research. A crimson tint indicates that you have plenty of oxygen in your blood, which causes your skin to glow. Naturally, oxygenated blood is related with a slew of favorable characteristics, including aerobic fitness and nutritional wellness. When others see your rose skin, they subconsciously believe you are healthier and more athletic than the ordinary individual. And you're more gorgeous than you think. 7. Homogeneous tone. The color of your skin isn't the only factor that influences its beauty. Skin color preferences definitely differ between races, ethnicities, and groups. Nonetheless, the great majority of people are drawn to skin tones and textures that are uniform. In other words, regardless of skin color, individuals generally find even tones and smooth textures more appealing. Homogeneous tones and textures, like your pink skin, are signs of overall health. Nothing beats someone who understands and appreciates their wonderful looks, regardless of appearance. To put it another way, feeling gorgeous makes you attractive. Others will think you're beautiful if you think you're beautiful. Thank you for watching Wealth Practices, and don't forget to subscribe because more fantastic stuff is on the way.